The growth and development of people is the highest calling of leadership. That quote by Harvey S. Firestone reminds us that improving our lives and those around us ought to be a leader's daily mandate. Hi there. Welcome to another edition of Jamaica Magazine. I'm your host, Adrian Atkinson. Coming up, you'll witness how the government's Petro-Carib Development Fund is helping to improve the lives of many people. Then we talk entrepreneurship, details on how you can become your own boss. Stay with us. More details await you right after this break.
It's important to store water during periods of drought. It's even more important to ensure that the water is safe. Boiling and treating your water with bleach are two of the best ways to purify water. If you choose the boiling method, allow the water to boil for 5 minutes, cover and let it cool. Store boiled water in a clean airtight container and use something with a handle to take out the water when needed. If you use bleach to make your water safe for drinking, use 2 drops of bleach to a liter of water, 8 drops for a gallon, and ½ teaspoon of bleach for 5 gallons of water. Shake well and leave for half an hour before use. Water is essential to a healthy life, so ensure yours is clean and safe for consumption.
A healthy and educated people living in a clean, natural environment, reducing crime, improving the justice system and governance, building a prosperous economy. It's not just a vision, it's reality. Learn about the plan. Join the vision.
My country, Jamaica, has a rich heritage and is very unique. If we all pull together, we can make it the place of choice to
live, work, raise family, and to do business.
For more information on Vision 2030, call the Planning Institute of Jamaica or visit vision2030.gov.jm, your parish library, school library, or the Jamaica Information Service.
The government has implemented numerous initiatives to contribute to economic and social transformation. The Petro-Carib Development Fund is one such initiative and is helping to transform the lives of many Jamaicans through job creation, community cleanup, scholarship grants, and infrastructure building. Have a look.
The Petro-Carib Development Fund, PDF, is playing a major role in the country's progress, contributing to economic reform, pursuing strategic investments in infrastructure, and developing policies to protect the most socially vulnerable. The organization continues to fund many significant projects, such as the expansion of Jamaica's road network, financing for small and medium-sized enterprises through the Development Bank of Jamaica and Export-Import Bank, modernization of the Norman Manley International Airport, upgrading of port infrastructure, promoting energy security, and providing youth employment. A major social intervention initiative funded by the PDF is the Community and Schools Sanitation Program. This was realized by the signing of a Memorandum of Understanding on August 2, 2011 between the PDF and the Jamaica Social Investment Fund, JSIF, for an initial grant of $200 million, which was further boosted with an additional $160 million for phases 2 and 3 of the project. This ongoing project is aimed at improving the socio-economic conditions of urban and rural communities by facilitating the construction of new sanitary blocks and sewage systems equipped with modern facilities.
And I want to say much appreciated of this kind of venture, because years gone by, as you can know, that this community is a community that is lack of facilities to use, be it, as we would say, bathroom facilities. Sanitary convenience is a big and major issue to our community. That's what I say. So I wouldn't mind if this initiative could go out right across the island.
The PDF, as part of Jamaica's 50th anniversary celebrations in 2012, launched a scholarship program to support the education of awardees at the secondary and tertiary levels. The scholarships, based on academic merit and financial need, are supported by a grant of $209 million from the Petrocaribe Development Fund. Tatiana Palmer and Jermaine Spencer, outstanding GSAT scholars, path beneficiaries and high achievers, are among the many who have benefited from PDF scholarships.
I don't have to worry that much about my school fee being paid. When I have projects, I know that I can get the money to buy the different materials that I will need to do it. And I have bus fare and lunch money.
Thank you for choosing me as one of your recipients for the Petrocaribe Scholarship. And I will assure you that this was not a false investment. I will keep on working hard to retain the scholarship, and thank you.
The scholarship has had a profound impact on Sharida Mitchell's life.
I remember discussing certain options with my mother and saying, oh, you know, I'll get a part-time job and I'll tutor students in the night and anything else that might come up. When all these imaginary jobs didn't materialize, I was left with the thought that I'm going to have to walk out. When I was finally selected, I remember feeling overwhelming joy. I felt as if a load had been taken off my shoulders. I felt incredibly blessed.
The Petrocaribe Development Fund Jamaica 50 Scholarship is developing outstanding scholars and exemplary leaders who will contribute to Jamaica's future sustainable development. In 2013, students from 5th form up to 3rd year tertiary level gained hands-on first job experience and exposure to various career industries. The fund provided them with the opportunity to work between 4 and 6 weeks during the summer months.
After getting that call that I was going to be able to work for the summer, and not just work, but work in an area that I could actually learn, I was really appreciative of that.
This experience has been life-changing. It has given me personally a hands-on feeling of the work world.
The Petrocaribe Development Fund is committed to building communities and transforming lives, contributing to the development and growth of Jamaica for many years to come. For more information on the work of the organization, call 960-9110 or visit petrocaribejm.org.
Stand up and get in the race.
I can become the master of my destiny.
Step up your stride, make we work like a harder. Do it like Veronica, more than a supper.
We can rise above the challenges and shine.
Was with passion in your heart. Make a plan and stop all the idling. You think I saw we reach out the edging? I can, you can. Like our Olympians, every Jamaican can.
Are you yearning for personal growth and development? One viable avenue to achieve that is through entrepreneurship. Take out your pens and notebook and jot down the following details on how you can use your skills to start your own business.
The foundations of corporate empires are usually rooted in the minds of young, bright men and women who've dared the risks of becoming entrepreneurs. First, identifying opportunities that can create wealth, products and services that are in demand, and meeting those needs with unique innovation. Planning and establishing a business is no easy task, and operating successfully for any extended period is an even tougher job. But Jamaica's youth entrepreneurship policy and strategy gives young people with good business ideas a chance to operate more thriving long-term businesses and create their own income. Youth entrepreneurship is encouraged by both public and private organizations. It is also being fostered within schools and communities to instill the business bug early. And with more young persons owning businesses, they'd be helping to drive economic development and job creation, all of which can make a difference in the lives of other people. And that explains why support has been growing in areas of financing for startup and business experience. Government over the years has established various agencies for helping the youth set up and run their businesses. The National Center for Youth Development, NCYD, for example, continues to empower youth in entrepreneurship. Both attached and unattached young people are able to benefit from access to information through the establishment of youth information centers across the island and various programs that include training. Government has partnered with organizations such as Jamaica Youth Business Trust to provide venture capital funds for persons under the age of 30, collateral requirement being only a sound business plan and a willingness to accept a mentor from the private sector. There is also the Youth Entrepreneurship Program, YEP, giving school leavers at the secondary and tertiary levels with strong entrepreneurial spirits the benefit of training and access to financing. Youths also have access to various business support services provided by the Jamaica Business Development Corporation, the premier business support organization. From the conception of a business idea, young entrepreneurs can get help through the stages of developing the business, planning, financing, starting, marketing, and growing. Indeed, the window of opportunity is open for our youths to access business support at the highest professional levels.
Yes, the heat is on. And as we continue to deal with the sweltering heat and dry conditions, parents, it's important to keep your kids hydrated.
Give them lots of water, lots of fluids if you can. Do some fun things. If you can either make some syrup with lime, lemonade, and freeze it. You can put popsicle sticks in there, and you have your children do it. And that can be a fun activity for them to do. And it's something that will keep them hydrated also.
Anyone can start a business. Watch now as a child demonstrates how easy it is for you to do just that.
An entrepreneur is a person who owns a business. And with so many persons looking for jobs, having your own business might be the thing that puts food on the table.
My suggestion is to cultivate in our children from now that they are creative and that they're competent in developing products, inventions, a number of creative income-earning activities.
Parents, you can start by identifying and developing the skills that a child may have. Write down their ideas or ask them to do the recording.
What's happening right now is that our kids don't recognize their creative talent. They don't even know that this can lead to their millions in the long run.
But some children are not waiting on the adults to give them a start. Meet 9-year-old Joshua. He's well on his way to becoming an entrepreneur, a baker.
I was at home and I was baking with my mom and I seemed to love it, so I just started baking. I would bake cookies, brownies, cakes, and cupcakes.
Anything else?
I've baked pie before.
So do you watch a lot of TV shows or so about cooking?
Maybe 2 times a week.
Like what? What do you watch?
Food Network.
When you bake your stuff, what do you do with them?
I sell them so I can get money to buy stuff for myself.
Wow. Family, friends, and close relatives often enjoy the gastronomical delights of Baker Josh.
Today we'll be making orange cupcakes. To make them, you'll need 2.5 cups of flour, 3/4 of butter, 3/4 of sugar, 3 eggs, 1 cup of orange juice, 1 teaspoon of lime rind, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and a pinch of salt. First, I will cream the sugar with the butter. All you have to do is just use a fork, or if you want, you can use a spoon, but a fork works better. Now I will beat in the eggs. Then now I'm gonna fold in the flour. Now I'll add in the juice. Then after that, just add the lime rind. and just stir. And then I use 1/4 cup and fill in each. Now set the time to 15 minutes. Now stick the cupcakes with a knife or a toothpick to see if they're done. And they are done.
Wow, Joshua, so these are the cupcakes that you made all by yourself, might I add? And these are what you call again? What type of cupcakes?
Orange cupcakes.
Okay, may I taste one?
Yes.
Sure, which one? This one. Okay, so you're not tasting any? This is actually good, Joshua. Well, you're not supposed to talk with food in your mouth, of course. It's actually nice for me. What do you think?
It's okay.
So it's not too early for you to start your little business. Examine yourself and your creative talent and see what works best for you. And for the parents, talk to your children about entrepreneurship.
Let them know who's an entrepreneur and let them know that entrepreneurship is an equally viable option to income earning as is going to work for somebody. And when you do go and get your education, it is to consider both working worlds.
Some water we drink, please.
Water gone.
But me need water for cook. So how me go wash?
Let's weather the drought. Start conservation measures today. Check for leaks around your house. Opt for shorter showers over long baths. Reuse water to water plants and lawn. Watch the amount of water you and your family use. Try cooking methods that don't require much water. And if you have a vehicle, avoid washing it regularly. Remember, water is as important as the air we breathe. So conserve our water, conserve our life. Hi there, I'm Simone Wolf with your JIS News of the Week. Government launched the second phase of its national export strategy this week.
We'll have to identify market niches that are underserved and fill those markets. Jamaica cannot afford to miss the export boat. The government is committed to creating the enabling environment to support your success, because your success is Jamaica's success.
This leg of the program will be rolled out between 2015 and 2019. It's focused on manufacturing, mining, film and animation, agro-processing and information technology-enabled services. Government has started a program to improve transparency and accountability in the management of public funds. The Finance Ministry recently signed a contract with US-based consultancy firm Deloitte LLC to provide technical assistance in implementing the medium-term results-based budgeting system.
The objective of this project is to strengthen public resource management and to support selected public sector institutions in improving and enabling environment for public sector growth.
The Development Bank of Jamaica, DBJ, announced this week that it has received 3 bids for the acquisition of the Petroleum Company of Jamaica, PETCOM.
DBJ will now review the submissions, select its preferred bidder, and make a recommendation to Cabinet for approval. Petcom, which is a subsidiary of the Petroleum Corporation of Jamaica, has 24 service stations and 14 liquid petroleum gas filling plants. The National Water Commission has signed a $12 million loan agreement with the National Commercial Bank to rehabilitate 8 wastewater treatment facilities across the island.
More persons within those communities will be able to connect into a central source system, therefore making it much better in the long run for aquifer.
Meanwhile, work is underway to build a 100,000-gallon concrete tank in Mason River, Clarendon, after Portfolio Minister Robert Pickersgill officially broke ground on the project recently. The $35.7 million storage facility is part of a $202.2 million project for the upgrading of the Mason River water supply system, which started in August 2013. It will serve about 7,000 residents of Mason River, Kellits, Sandy River, Roden Hall, Elbow Corner, Douglas Castle, and McKinney. Residents in communities off Barbican Road will be getting a new upgraded bridge before the end of this calendar year. The Transport and Works Ministry signed a $12.25 million contract with Alcar Construction and Haulage Company on Tuesday to build the new Asmart box culvert over the next 4 months. Transport and Works State Minister Richard Azan apologized to motorists for the traffic delay they are likely to face during the construction.
Because you are doing the construction at the same spot. So therefore, when you demolish the, you have traffic another place. So therefore, we have to make sure that we work along, both the motorists, the police, and everyone have to work together to make sure that we finish this project on time.
Government will be building a new maximum security facility within the next 3 to 5 years to replace both the Tower Street and St. Catherine Adult Correctional Centers, which are beyond their capacity for rehabilitation.
We'll be looking at building a new facility more in the 1,500 to 2,000 range to replace those 2 facilities.
The minister says it will cost about $10 billion to build the new facility. He made the announcement during the signing of a $164 million contract to construct a 304-bed dormitory at the Tamarind Farm Correctional Facility.
This is very significant. It's in that it's the first in a very long time that we're seeing new capital investment in an adult correctional facility.
The project will be managed by the Jamaica Defense Force and completion is expected in 6 months. And finally,
at the groundbreaking, we agreed that this garden would be a symbol of the enduring friendship between our countries, a space for harmony and inspiration, and a place for reflection and creative thought where East meets West for greater understanding of ourselves and our world. Standing in the midst of this serene and beautiful space brings the truth of those shared sentiments to life.
The classical Chinese garden, established in the Hope Botanical Gardens, was officially opened and handed over to the people of Jamaica this week. It was mostly funded by the Chinese government. And those were some of the stories making news this week. I'm Simone Wolf.
So time is money.
Easy driver. Well, no mean must man and taxi driver drive so bad.
Why him have to drive so hard? Me not gonna make you kill off me and me picnic them.
One stop driver. Make her come off this bus. Me say stop.
Me coming with you. The rest of you not take chance in the life. Lord of mercy. That could have been us.
And look how we want the money.
Passengers, your safety is in your hands. Say one-stop driver and get off if the driver is speeding, overtaking recklessly, and not obeying the rules of the road. Don't give away your life. It is too precious.
On the board this week, the Ensom City Gospel Chapel presents a benefit play entitled The Bitter Pill. at the Shortwood Teachers College Auditorium, located at 77 Shortwood Road, Kingston 8. Show starts at 7 p.m. on Friday and 6 p.m. on Sunday. Admission is only $1,000, so come out and enjoy. Also, the WNG production, in association with the Believe Foundation, will be conducting auditions for the Miss Teen St. Catherine Scholarship Pageant on August 28, 2015. It will be held at the Spanish Town Social Development Commission SDC office, located at 1A Port Henderson Road, Spanish Town. If you're from the parish of St. Catherine and you're between the ages of 17 and 19, come out and audition for a chance to win $500,000 in cash and prizes. Take with you 2 passport-size pictures, your birth certificate, and be ready to showcase your talent. Auditions will run from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. For further information, contact Warvin Gordon at 838-7529 or 871-5379 or email wngproductionja@gmail.com. That's all for our community notices today. Send us your events for broadcast on the JIS Community Notice Board. Call 922-868022 or send an email to sclark@jis.gov.jm.
We want a productive Jamaica. We all are productive Jamaicans. Productivity to move forward on this land. Productivity, that's the way to go, we should understand. Productivity is the way to go for all us Jamaicans. Small business, big business, old and young, we are tell every woman and man. We want growth and prosperity for a better nation with a building plan. So we can build our product and sell our product and put more money in our hand. Our economy can rise to a level and build a better nation. Productivity to move forward on this land. Productivity, that's the way to go, we should understand. Productivity to move forward on this land. Productivity, that's the way to go, we should understand. Productivity.
Productivity, Pathway to Prosperity. A message brought to you by the Jamaica Productivity Center, a department of the Ministry of Labor and Social Security.
We've come to the end of today's Jamaica Magazine, but feel free to share your feedback and comments by emailing us at jamaicamagazine@jis.gov.jm. Follow us on Twitter at JIS News or visit our website, jis.gov.jm. I'm Adrian Atkinson. Be reminded to aim daily for personal growth and development in all you do.
This has been a production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.